Rain pours over a city. If I was to describe the feel of the city, I would say it's dark, brooding, draped in mystery, for lack of a better word, gothic. Detective Kim Kardashian, Detective Kyle Lee Kardashian, and the Chief still reeling from their supernatural experience with the Luminary. The Luminary had issued them a stark warning indeed. Will the two Kardashian boys and the Chief have what it takes to save reality from the threat the Luminary outlined? Who knows? Who actually knows at this point? As the three men approach the warehouse, the air seems to shake around them. The fog from the docks begins to circle around the men, making them feel claustrophobic and scared as. As the three men approach the warehouse, a small figure materializes through the dense fog.
Damn it, Kardashian. If this is more of that honky-tonk American Horror Story bullschwang, I'm liable to hightail it out of here. I'm getting too fucking old for this gay shit.
Chief, I swear I don't know what this is, but I think we're about to find out. The figure from the fog becomes visible. It's a small boy, no more than 10 years old, holding a teddy bear and sobbing.
Oh, no.
Are you okay, son? Where are your parents?
Yep, that's the issue, actually. I don't know where my parents are. I am lost, and have been lost for quite some time, I believe. I don't know what's going on. Can you help me?
Of course we can help you, son. What's your name?
My name?
Yes, your name, son.
I don't remember my name. You can call me Gal Gadot.
This here situation is giving me the shivies in my skivvies.
Oh, won't you please help me find my parents? I'm so scared and so cold. Please help me, Kardashian brother and Chief. Please help me, the young boy, Gal Gadot.
Now, I don't remember telling you our names, Gal Gadot. How do you know our names?
Ah, you gullible idiots. Ha ha ha.
Oh, fuck.
Ha, you absolute bloody massive idiots. Ha ha ha, you've fallen into my trap, I think.
There's something off about this kid. Look at his head.
The Kardashian brothers notice a massive wound on the kid's head. You can see his fucking brain through it. Small boy Gal Gadot vanishes into thin air. His voice can be heard in the fog all around our three heroes.
Let's try to take a good look at that exposed brain. You fucking idiots. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep.
Thunder cracks. Thunder cracks. Thank you, Sam Campbell. Welcome to Meet You, everybody, the podcast where Robbie Armfield and Dart Sultan broadcast our friendship for your entertainment. I'm Dart Sultan.
And I'm Robbie Armfield.
And sometimes we are joined by further friends. And today we are honoured to have the guest, Sam Campbell.
Thanks so much.
Welcome.
Before we, press on, is this going to be a tell-all interview? What kind of interview are we talking?
This is like WTF with Mark Maron.
Oh, really? I'm in
Yeah.
the hot seat. Okay.
We're going to start right back at the beginning.
When you watch his on YouTube, I don't like the people who leave a comment where it's when he stops talking, like 11:15. Listen, if he's listen to his thing.
You listen to his. It's his show. It's his show.
He talks about the chorizos. He talks about his day, doesn't he?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
goes
I
on.
put a comment 0000. Start from the start. From the start with Mark.
It's all part of it.
Have you done? Well, I'll throw it over to you first. Let's introduce him.
Oh, I just want to say Sam Campbell is a comedian of some 10 or more years and has garnered both critical and public acclaim. We're so thrilled to say he's joining us right now. Sam, welcome to meet you.
A decade in the game.
He won the prestigious Barry Award in 2018, I believe, and has delighted fans around the world with his comedy on stage and screen, even sharing an on-screen moment with the guy from Mighty Bush. What's the...
Oh, shit.
Julie, what's his name?
Julian Barrett.
Julian Barrett.
Yeah, we shared an on-screen moment.
He shared an on-screen moment with Julian Barrett. That was very cool. Very
I
cool.
gotta watch that.
Good afternoon, Sam Campbell.
Good afternoon. Thanks so much. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Sam, where were you born?
In the Tablelands?
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I often say different places, but I am actually from the Tablelands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that New South Wales?
No, Queensland. I usually say Maroochydore, but just because of the sound. Like I like the rhythm is Maroochydore.
Maroochydore.
Yeah. But more like Atherton Yungaburra up there, up north.
Okay. How long were you there for?
Oh, God. Till I was... Oh, I can't remember. We moved to Bundaberg. Yeah.
Really?
That's a good sounding place.
I went to high school in Bundaberg.
What's
Okay.
Bundaberg like?
It's all right, yeah.
It's all right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really remember my childhood that
Okay.
much. I think I got donked on the head. But you know what I mean? I've got like some memories, but yeah,
Right.
it was good. It was there was some not really nice aspects.
Okay.
Innes Park North. I loved walking around on the rocks outside my house.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Your when do your memories start of your childhood?
Oh, I don't know. It's
When do they start becoming
really vivid?
really vivid?
I don't think I've had that yet. It's my brain's still forming.
What
still
about
do.
you? I don't think I can answer that either.
Did you guys ever watch that? Did you watch ABC Kids when you were younger?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember Secret Life of Alex Mack?
Was she a young spy up to...
Semi. She was spy
Could
adjacent.
she turn into metal?
Quicksilver.
Yeah, and go
Yeah.
into doors and stuff.
My first vivid memory is me turning into Quicksilver.
Oh, right.
Going under a
Yeah.
door in a childhood home. I remember it like it happened to me. To this day where, like, if I'm being completely honest, I am 10% sure it's real. So I don't think it's real. Which
Sure.
is why. But the memory is so vivid.
What was she turning into? Mercury, maybe?
Mercury?
She would turn into a silver ooze and
Yeah.
just go under doors.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I get deja vu a lot.
Deja vu.
Deja vu.
Deja vu, I believe it's.
Is it really?
No, I don't. I wish.
Deja vu? I get that all the time. I'm
Yeah.
always like, hold on a second.
You get deja vu.
Yeah.
Have you seen Tenet? The movie Tenet.
I've seen it all. I've seen Alex Mack. I've seen Tennant.
You're starting
Yeah.
to get the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. We watch stuff. We say we've seen it. Yeah.
I've seen it. Yeah.
I saw it.
I saw it in IMAX, yeah.
60 frames.
What did you think?
Well, I mean, there was a lot of pressure. Cinema was back. It was like after,
Right. Yeah,
it'd
yeah.
been a kind of a big dry spell, and suddenly we're back in there, and I didn't know what was going on. But I like Elizabeth Debicki a lot.
Yeah.
She's great in it.
Yeah.
She always plays like I think maybe because she's so tall, but she always plays like a very put upon woman, like who's like I was not surprised when she got snagged to the role of Princess Di.
No.
Because she's always kind of like some guy, and you're just like, leave her alone. Just leave her. She's so graceful. Just give her a chance.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
leave
yeah.
her.
He controls me. My contact with my son, everything. Leaving would never have been easy, but now it's impossible. You can't fight. Just beg.
Do you remember any of the jokes you first performed on stage, Sam Campbell?
Oh, right on. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I had stuff about my growing up in the country, and we didn't have a newspaper, so they'd write all the news on a pig, and it would run through the town. And then they had to cut one of its legs off because it was running too fast. And old women couldn't finish their Sudokus.
That
was a big one for me. News pig.
News pig.
I had stuff about like bus drivers, and like I like to see their knees, like because they always wear the shorts just like cut off for the knees, and like kind of been really and finding like breasts intimidating, but I loved knees, and stuff about knees.
Okay. Did it always go down a tree, that sort of stuff?
Oh, touch and go, yeah.
Touch and
it's
go.
always been touch and go.
How old were you when you were performing these ones?
I was pretty much 18. I was 18.
Is that when you started doing stand-up, 18?
Yeah.
What kind of got you into it?
I guess I was had a lot of just I just wanted to tell my story.
Yeah?
No, I don't know. I guess I was just into it. Like I liked the vibe, and
You were a fan leading up to.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, was interested in it, and thought it was seemed like an interesting world to be a part of,
Yeah.
and that you could kind of meet a lot of interesting people, and
Has that been the
some of them were
case?
too interesting. Yeah,
A little too interesting.
Yeah.
you're too interesting. Get away from me. Yeah, you do meet some Well, sorry. Are you allowed to swear on
Yeah.
this podcast?
Oh,
Yeah.
go
Can you say the fuck word?
Yeah.
Fuck word. Bitch. Yeah, so I was doing that. That was in Brisbane. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then was mucking around there for a while. But I think I started pretty nice and then I dipped.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I think that's
What
how
happened?
it works.
What do you mean?
I think I was like, you start doing more stuff that like the people around you are doing, or you think overthinking it, overcooking it, and stuff like that.
What do you think led you to
There's definitely been some fallow years.
Yeah? Really?
Fallow
It's
Oh, the
hard
fallow years, my God.
It's hard to believe. It's hard to imagine you doing stuff. I don't know, because Robbie and I are fans. It's hard.
Oh, yeah.
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 Kind of, just to give you some context, and part of the reason why we're so excited to get you on is because I was in Sydney for Robbie's 30th.
Trigger warning, a lot of smoke's going to be blown around.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
so-
not too much.
Bit
not
of
too
smoke,
much.
not too much.
I hope none of it ends up in my ass.
No, but we watched Companion and just
Yeah.
we were just fucking losing it. It was just me and Robbie.
Wow, so what do I owe this brown nosing? Oh my goodness, I feel like wow.
And then and of course we were
Brown
spending,
nose.
Oh my God.
Spending time with Jordan.
Oh.
Keep it coming. You stop. You keep.
No, it was very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Welcome.
It's a rarity. Maybe you find this as well. Are you one to watch stand-up comedy on YouTube? I mean, you do it.
I
on
watch
personal-
YouTube, yeah.
Do
I
you?
watch YouTube.
YouTuber.
Stand-up comedy
I
on
go
YouTube?
go through phases, but yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's a bit of a rarity for me, and so like it was quite special to find one that was like, oh wow, this is so engaging. As to be like, you want to share it with people.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
But,
Thanks. Yeah,
um,
we worked on it. Henry Stone did, a hell of a job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was really
He
good.
was the director.
Was that something the sniper idea? Was that something that had been kicking around for a while, or how?
I can't remember. I think the idea of the circle was before it came. I wanted it to be in a circle
Yeah.
for some reason.
Okay.
I was just thinking the edge of the frame. Who needs it?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's why.
I think
felt
there's
right.
a Japanese movie where they're in a circle as well.
Okay.
Right.
But I hadn't seen it at the time.
There's a Pink Floyd concert that they filmed in a circle too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
Really?
very, very cool for that. The whole theme is.
It'd be quite cool to watch something on like a circular screen.
That's kind of, they have it. It's like a bubble, the screen that they have on stage. And
Yeah,
it's like reflective
right.
and it's all warped and stuff. It's very cool.
Apparently, they now have TVs that can flip to be vertical
portrait mode.
for the like TikToks and things like this.
That's
Reels.
amazing.
Yeah, so at the edge of your bed, you could have that.
Wow.
But
I'll tell you, I mean, these frames are. Do you go crazy for the frames?
Which frame?
The TVs that look like a painting.
The frame.
The frame.
Yeah.
The frame's a
Yeah.
statement. It's a big. I've.
The frame is actually a statement.
It is a
Yeah.
statement. I've adored the frame in store, but it seems to be ludicrously more expensive. I don't know, because in the TV, what are they doing to justify it being the frame?
It's a status symbol.
It is a
Once you get
status
the
symbol.
frame, yeah. I've known a few people who were on Struggle Street and now they've got a frame and
No,
things.
you know the frame.
My folks are framers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it must be nice. Must be nice.
It must be very
Yeah,
nice.
look.
It's up on the wall.
Well, nepotism, maybe.
That's right. That's right.
Daddy's
all
got a
making
frame.
sense.
Yeah.
These
Okay.
microphones aren't cheap.
Yes, mother's just polishing the frame.
Do you reckon there's other applications that could be given the frame treatment? Maybe like a fridge?
Oh, cool. So anything that, yeah, and then
Like an
it actually is
obelisk.
a TV. Yeah, that's cool. Maybe our hands will probably be able to watch stuff on your hands
Shut-
soon.
yeah.
Almost certainly.
Almost
Yeah.
certainly that'll be the case. Coming back to comedy and talking about you watching it on YouTube, because I know, did you premiere Companion on YouTube? Did it?
Well, it was a
Yeah.
live show. Did you see it?
As in, yeah. No, I know, but like, as in, other than for the audience that was there, was that the first place it was available?
Yeah, so I put it on YouTube on Christmas Day.
That's right. I
Yeah.
saw some of the comments reflecting that. I saw you mention in one of the interviews that I watched with you that Daniel Simonson is your favorite comedian, Norwegian comic Daniel Simonson.
I mean, I'm one of these guys. I toss around a lot of names.
Yeah, is that-
But he's definitely up there.
He's up there. Who else?
He's
is up
at
there?
I saw him a few times last year.
No
He's
shit.
amazing.
Yeah,
I saw him at this like Ukrainian theater
yeah.
in New York, and he came out and he goes, tonight I'm going to be the worst comedian in New York City." And for parts of it was, but then for parts of it was like just truly amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, he does these shows where he like says like, "I'm just gonna," and they're like, it's like a new form, you know. It's like auto fiction version of comedy or something. It's crazy.
You feel like he's on like a new level.
Yeah. Yeah, and those shows that he does where it's just like him emptying, you know, like turning himself around and emptying himself out. But then I've seen him also do just an hour where it's a lot tighter and it's some of the same stuff. Yeah. And yeah, he's just amazing.
How are you guys recently? Are you all suicidal? Don't do it, guys. Don't kill yourself. Especially not now, because it's such a shitty time. So it's gonna make less of an impact. You gotta do it when they won't see it coming. You kill yourself when the economy is booming. And people believe in the future. That's the time to strike. It's gonna be such a surprise. Why did he do it now?
Have you met him?
Yeah, briefly.
What was that like?
He's kind of, I mean, I'm a big fan, so, and he's kind of on stage, he's like, I don't like being touched, and he says, like, he goes, I don't like talking to people, so you're very, like, respectful and stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I can't tell, maybe that's shtick, I can't tell. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you find it
He
easy?
defended Eminem a lot when I saw him, it was awesome. He's
Yeah, Eminem
he goes, yeah, Eminem's dope. He was just talking about how cool Eminem is, and, like, didn't like when people make fun of him.
When were people making fun of Eminem?
I don't know, maybe some teens. I think some teens he saw.
He caught wind of it.
Yeah.
Do you find it easy to talk to people that you admire?
It depends. Yeah. It depends what they're like, sometimes how they are on stage affects how I would talk to them.
Really?
Like, I've met Colin Lane, and that's been a disaster every time.
Oh, can you
Yeah.
talk about it?
Well, I think because he plays, like, the characters are, you know, and he's, like, kind of quite domineering on his character. The first time I met him, I had a beer, and I just couldn't stop spilling it, and I didn't know what the hell was happening. And he looked at me like, you're wrong. Like, I was like, man, I'm a big fan. But then I met Frank, and he was like really easy to talk to and get along with. Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of interesting.
That is interesting. We've kind of been faced with similar challenges with our guests recently, haven't we?
Yeah, I met once Kevin Parker from Tame Impala.
Oh, right.
That
I didn't
was-
know. So he's just one guy.
Yes, the band is one gentleman. Yeah,
From Perth.
Behind the scenes,
Yeah, yeah.
on stage, he
Yeah.
sort of.
My friend made a music video. My friends made this. Well, some people I know made a music video using Strata Cut. It's really good.
Oh.
Really?
For Tame? Or was it like a fan
I
thing?
think so. Yeah. No. It was legit.
Damn.
It was. Have you seen one? It's like clay and it's morphing in like a crazy.
Oh,
way.
it feels like we only go backwards.
Maybe.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Is it like Strata Cut? Like it's like clay but
Yeah.
moving in a way you can't believe.
That's right.
They make it like it's like a sausage made
Yeah.
of clay,
Yeah.
and it's twisting around, and then they cut it up finely, and then those are the frames. So that's how the animation is so like fluid and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's my favourite Tame song.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
But we can't start talking about Tame. Robbie's a fucking super fan of Tame. He brings it into every episode. You bring Tame into every episode.
Do I? I didn't realise.
Oh, and you got to speak to him.
I got to speak to him. I hung out the back of an Enmore theatre show
Oh, cool.
10 so years. It would have been over a decade
It's
ago.
a good story.
It's not a great story.
It's a fantastic
It was one of
story.
those things where like I'm such a fan, you know, like I at that time had read every interview and things like this. And so I was asking him questions that I knew the answers to.
Oh, wow.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
pretty embarrassing.
Just to hear him say it live.
Do you want to see the photo?
That's cool. So it's like, you know, when someone requests a song, but you're requesting an answer that you've read in an AV club interview.
Yes.
Were the answers that he gave the same?
Yeah, and I asked the worst ones because he had recently like lambasted sort of dorky blokes asking gear questions, and I just launched into gear. I knew he hated it, but I was so blank-minded, I just launched into
Oh,
it.
right. What guitar do you
What? Yeah. Why did you choose this guitar over that guitar? It was really embarrassing.
Yeah.
I'll just quickly.
And so then you encountered him again recently.
No. This was no.
Oh, so it's been...
This is the photo of us. If you want to see.
Hold on a second here. Oh, wow. Oh, great.
I'm thinking about putting that on a t-shirt. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely.
I would wear that, yeah.
Oh, wow.
He looks like he's having a good time, doesn't he?
Yeah. I'm just going to zoom in on his smile. Whoa. It's very hard to see the individual teeth in this snap.
Yeah, he was very nice, very kind, very
Yeah.
kind.
Got a distinct mouth.
He does. He broke his leg recently, or hip or something.
I
Anyway.
saw that, yeah.
Anyway, we've got something for you, Sam.
I hope he's
do.
okay.
We got you a gift for coming on the pod.
Oh, great.
Coming on the podcast.
Oh, thanks. Oh, wow. That's nice.
So it's
All
a
right. Okay, we've got a...
yeah.
This is great. Shall I unwrap it sort of thing?
Yeah.
Unwrap
jump in.
it. Do whatever you want. Wear it if you want. You don't have to wear it.
Wow, this is great.
It's fresh.
It's fresh.
Yeah, this is kind of like the classic. I think this was first invented with a Labrador. This
Really?
style.
Okay.
Pictures of the emotions.
Yeah, yeah,
It was like
yeah,
happy,
yeah.
sad. This.
I feel
And
like
it was-
I trust anyone wearing a shirt like that.
And this says today I feel, but it's Groot.
It's great. Yeah.
I am Groot. I'm Groot. I'm Groot. I'm Groot. This is awesome. Where'd you get this?
I bought that off Amazon.
Oh no.
Yeah, there was a toss up. I wanted to get you something that you genuinely like, and I settled on funny, but maybe
Yeah.
if we do a spot another time, I'll get you a really great present. We'll see.
No, that's
Let's get to know you a
amazing.
little
Thank
bit
you so
more.
much for this. I didn't bring a gift.
No,
No,
your
please.
Sorry.
presence is a present.
Your presence is
Yeah.
a present, Sam. It's wonderful to
Groot.
have you here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Groot.
You're listening to Welcome to Meet You right now with Robbie Dart, and we're with Sam Campbell right now.
Wait, why did you say that?
Just like it's a radio.
Yeah. Don't people know what?
We were in a song.
Yeah, right.
I want no cut there.
We were listening to Feels Like We Only Go Backwards. Just
Oh
pivoting
right,
off
that's your radio training kicking in.
it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We have a segment.
Traffic on the ones.
Yeah.
We have a segment, Sam, and I thought maybe I'd throw it at you quickly. It's called the Wizarding World of Welcome to Meet You. Right?
Oh.
And I'm going to pose just a few. I've got 4 scenarios for you, and no pressure, but I want you to kind of transport yourself. You know Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want you to transport yourself there and kind of give me a feel as to what you do in face with this. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you enter Ollivander's. It's time to pick your wand. You close your eyes. You feel the magical, strange artifacts in the store whispering to you. One wand in particular catches your eye, but it's an evil one
Oh.
that would kill people. What do? Do you choose the evil wand to kill people that obviously fits your steez, or do you browse a bit and try and find another?
Yeah, I'd go pretty much full on Grindelwald and just use that wand and maybe even a gun as well. And just go crazy and cause a lot of trouble and
Wand and gun.
unite all the evil creatures in that realm.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
going to kill evil creatures.
I'd be like, get in with the ogres, orcs, all that.
Yeah.
Team up. Yeah, cause a lot of trouble.
Good answer. All right.
All right, next one. You've just graduated Hogwarts, and it's time to choose your Khaleesi. Who
Hold
will-
on a second. Khaleesi.
Khaleesi.
They're from...
We're mixing worlds.
Oh, right.
Ever so slightly. You know what I'm getting at with
I think so, yeah.
When you're
Yeah.
horny enough, it's like,
I thought, is that your like creature that runs around in silver? But that's a different thing.
you know what a Khaleesi is.
I actually don't either. What is it?
So in Game of Thrones, the dragon lady with the blonde hair, she's
Oh,
queen.
she's insane.
She's Khaleesi. And yeah, it's kind of been adopted as like a geeky queen. Is
Oh,
Khaleesi.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've just graduated Hogwarts and it's time to choose your Khaleesi. Who will you choose? Will it be Hermione Granger, hot, smart, secretly horny, Ginny Weasley perhaps, submissive, ginger and of age, or a dude, Neville Longbottom? Imagine that. So, who do you pick?
Mrs. Trelawney.
Mrs. Trelawney?
That with the big glasses.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, the herbal.
She's like, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Outback?
Alchemy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, do you reckon it'll rain later? She's like, yep. I'm like, who should put money on? She goes, Broncos. Let me check the ruins. Yeah.
All right, we got 2 more. Thank you for your us. It's time for a butterbeer. You're at the pub, but there's an annoying dwarf looking your way. You hate the way he looks. You hate all dwarves, actually.
No.
You're drunk and your wand is shaking on your hip. The evil one you chose.
Yeah.
What do? You hate him.
I'd let it go. I'd just go, this is just a momentary lapse.
Yeah.
I'm not my thoughts.
Yeah.
Good on you, mate. Yeah. I don't know why you're trying to trap me into attacking these
This is you.
dwarflings.
This is your...
I like all dwarflings and elflings and all that kind of stuff. I'd buy him. Well, so why he's just pissing me off with his just little...
He's not right.
So, I don't know. Yeah, there's something a bit off about
He's
it.
not right. And he's looking
There's
at you.
something a bit off about him or something.
He wants something.
He wants something from me.
Maybe. He keeps looking at you.
He's spying on me. Or
He's
been
spying on you, and you're minding your own business.
Yeah, I'd be like, you right, mate? I'm like, hey, paint a moving portrait. It'll last longer. Yeah, but I used to live with a guy with primordial dwarfism.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, he's a comedian, Aman. Yeah.
Okay.
I think his sister was on Big Brother. They have like what they have, they're the only people in the world that have it. Like it's a really rare.
Way.
Yeah, he's a great guy. And once his friend came to stay with us, who was a bubbleologist, a professional he was going through like a bout of mental healths.
Yeah.
And this guy came to stay with us, and he didn't mention he was like one of the tallest men in the world. They'd met at some folk festival. So yeah, it was a man who's one of the smallest guys, and then this like just massive
guy.
bubbleologist. Yeah.
What is a bubble?
Yeah, speak more on that.
Oh, professional bubble making person.
Oh.
Yeah, like would go to like these. Yeah, they were in this kind of folk festival world where they'd go and he'd make bubbles using a big wand.
Amazing.
Wow.
And I think he could maybe get a bubble so big someone could go in it. And yeah, just incredible. Make syrup during the morning and then make these huge bubbles.
What an interesting...
And he was about to do a
meeting of minds.
silence retreat up in Katoomba.
I've been hearing a lot about these silence retreats.
Have you done one of those?
Nah,
Does that interest you at all?
I've never meditated. I should try.
Oh, you should. So
Just don't have the time. That's why they'd hate that if you said that. I'm just a bit too stressed.
You said you've given up coffee.
Well, I said that off the podcast. Jesus
Let's
Christ.
keep the mask
Sorry.
on, mate.
Yep.
Come on.
I don't wanna-
All right. Do you want to read the final wizarding?
Sure. Mail time. Hedrick the owl drops off a parcel. Exciting. Oh no, you notice it's not a parcel at all. Hedwig has once again brought you a sack of rats that it killed. The dumb owl thinks you like this.
Wait, what?
What are you going to do with Hedwig?
Oh, this is Hedwig.
Yeah.
And bringing me rats instead of
Parcels.
He thinks you like
parcels
it.
and
He
stuff.
thinks you like it.
Thinks you're going to eat it off.
Ugh.
What are you going to do with them?
Ugh.
What would I do? I would wring its neck. I'd treat its head like a goddamn Beyblade. But they would like that because they. I would. I'd probably use one of the unforgivable curses.
Unforgivable.
Squeeblit.
Very good.
No, I wouldn't. I'd be just. I'd understand. I
Yeah.
love that kind of stuff.
You love that stuff. Do you like animals?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favourite?
In the world.
Yeah, in the world.
That's me buying time in the world. Okay. Well, just in Victoria, mate. Favorite animal? Oh, one that I've been into lately. I'm trying to think. There's so many good ones out there, aren't there?
There are.
You include a lot of them in your shows.
Yeah, I used to have a pet axolotl
Oh.
called Joe Chicago.
What's an
That's
axolotl?
fantastic.
What's
name.
an axolotl?
Is that a lizard thing?
It's like a
Fish with arms.
It's like a salamander. It's like a Mexican walking fish.
Okay.
Okay.
It's basically, it's in its larvae stage, but it doesn't need to evolve. But if you put mercury, if you put a bit of Alex Mack in the tank, apparently it starts turning into a... Yeah, they're used as test subjects. After rats, they're the most popular thing to test on. Because mine used to, its leg got ripped off in the filter.
Yeah.
I hadn't built it properly.
Okay.
And it grew back.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, they're regenerative.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is really cool.
Do you like the life? Do you like your lifestyle?
The
Does your
touring
lifestyle
life.
suit you?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty. Sometimes it's good, like touring around and stuff. The turnaround's pretty intense, and you meet a lot of ferals. But it's very good. Yeah. But I'd like to, after I go back, I'll hopefully spend some more time just in my flat and
Yeah.
So are you living overseas right now?
Yeah, I live in London.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're not in Sydney anymore at all?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'll go there for like 2 days.
Yeah. What you've been doing? I saw like you've done a lot like BBC specials and all this kind of stuff. What is it? Is it just popped off in London, or is there a specific reason that brings you there?
Oh, just to keep it fresh. The hardest thing is to, attain any kind of longevity.
Yeah.
So, like, I think it's good to... Over there, I don't know. It's like the lifestyle can be pretty tough as well. Feeling the pinch. My wallet is hurting. But, yeah, there's just like... The scene is good there. And there's a bit of, like, anonymity. Like, a lot of people here have, like, been watching me since I've... Not like, but like you've just known people since you've been 18.
Yeah.
And I've been so crazy as well. So you're just like, it's good to go somewhere where you can feel a bit rejuvenated and yeah, it's good. And I love like the Sydney scene's really strong.
Yeah.
And I miss it. But also, you'd be playing the same rooms night after night.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Is there much...
Sometimes it's good, I think, to travel and keep it fresh.
London's a good base as well. A good base for lots of European excursions.
Yeah, it's a good base. It's a great base.
That's what they say.
As far as bases go, I think London's pretty good. Yeah, it is good. Yeah. And I haven't travelled enough because I've usually been working. But I went to Spain and Croatia and I'm gonna start doing Amsterdam as well.
Yeah,
doing stuff like that is good.
Yeah.
Do you notice anything different about English audiences as opposed to the Australian ones, or pretty much the same? Or is it hard to say in general?
It is hard to say.
Yeah,
and I'm like such a bad person to ask. Like I'm...
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I've got... sometimes I don't see the audience with enough respect.
You don't?
No, yeah.
Because I do love the way that you in that companion special, there was a lot of this audience is... this is a fucking dumb audience.
That's my problem is I'll say that stuff and I'll be like, this crowd's ugly. Shouldn't the cathedrals be on the top of the building? Like, I'll say all this stuff. Like, we got gargoyles in here. Wait, no, what did I say? Cathedral. The gargoyle should be on top of the cathedral.
Yeah.
I'll say, like, I'll call the audience ugly and disgusting. I'll be like, these are physically attractive. They're physically not attractive. We want, you need to get the cosmetic surgery and all this stuff. And I'll be like, I want to kick your teeth in. Like, if you say that and it's a hot crowd and it goes well, it's great. It's really fun. But then sense memory will kick in and you'll be doing a show that's not as hot and you'll say something like that and they'll be like, what the hell are you on about?
Like it'll fast track it to tanking.
Yeah, so if I'm not going well and I go, hey, this is a dumb fucking crowd, it's not going to go great. Yeah.
It's so... I mean, the bit from Companion that comes to mind is when you said, like, I've got a bomb in my rucksack or something like that. I'm going to blow this whole thing sky high.
Yeah, sort of that kind of thing.
That kind of thing. Like, it's so...
Yeah.
I could imagine that.
I'm going to come out here wielding a sugarcane knife and go to town. Yeah.
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 I think that's...
Well, I mean, I just find that funny, like that hyper violence or whatever. But if they're not with you, you got to really rein it in.
Yeah.
Do you have a surefire way of bringing the audience on side? Is there like a topic that you'll pivot to that's like a golden topic?
In the UK, I say, give it up for the NHS.
That's fantastic. Yeah.
That's a surefire.
First responders.
Here I go, go the Bombers, go the Demons, go the Dockers. No, here, I don't know. It's all just, I think you can turn, but you can usually just tell pretty quick. You're like, this audience is stuffed.
Do you get heckled much?
Sorry?
Do you get heckled much?
Not all that much.
Yeah.
And I've never handled it well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I lose the plot.
So, okay, I want to explore this. Like, what do you feel about the crowd? Like, how are you? Is there a? Where do you?
I just need to love and forgive the crowd. If because they don't, that you can't control. What's this guy Anthony Morgan? He's a fantastic comedian. He says it's like painting with a live weasel. Right. So you can be like, this is what I want the show to be, but you can't control it.
Yeah.
So you've just got to go with the flow.
Is in terms of how you express your comedy and your art, is the live medium of doing it on a stand-up stage as opposed to doing skits? Like, what is the most effective way for you, or is it just different strokes for different bits?
Different strokes for different blokes.
Yeah.
I think I'm like not super. I'm trying to get it better, but I'm more just go with the flow, sort of.
Yeah.
More of a jellyfish than a killer whale.
Okay.
You know.
But
I just try and do a bit of everything. I think it's good to try and do a bit of all of it.
do you like acting?
Because you get burnt out if you're just making videos, and then if you do too much stand-up, you go insane.
Yeah.
Or acting, I would just do for money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Do you like doing the acting?
I think I'm not a great actor, but I can only really play myself, sort of. But I'm happy to get the cash, yeah.
Yeah. Do you get a lot of
But the
opportunities?
days suck. It's like, hurry up and wait, you know? It's just the same.
Yeah.
You're just sitting there. It's so much sitting around.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good to get the cash, though.
Yeah, good to get the cash.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Are you saving up for anything right now? Or?
Just the future, yeah.
Yeah,
Just hoping to get a nice little nest egg. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Have you bought anything fun recently?
I'm pretty... just stuff for the show.
Yeah, okay.
In Melbourne, yeah. Made a few pretty extravagant purchases.
I think
Bought a
spending
robot.
money frivolously is like one of the funniest things to me. Like,
Yeah.
you know, Nathan Fielder and Nathan For You, like doing these big... Have you seen Nathan For You, the
Yeah,
show?
yeah.
I love the way that he splashes cash. And
Cash.
And that
yeah.
there was that new show, The Rehearsal, you know.
Yes.
There's just something funny about that.
But I'm sure he's good at like writing that stuff off, and
Yeah.
like, I don't really. Yeah, I need to get better at keeping receipts. And,
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah, not getting into that mad dash energy. I've got there's a robot in the show that's constantly needs to be rebuilt.
You and Jordan built that robot, right?
Yeah, it took us I think 12 hours.
And it's just
Really?
constantly
I
breaking.
bought it from J-Car, and just the instructions are different to what's on the box, and. Yeah, it's just like this weird robot. It took us so long to build, but it works now, and like you feel like quite a lot of. It's like a little crane robot, and he comes on, and he's really nice. Like, yeah, you feel kind of quite a connection to him.
Yeah.
For some reason, even though he doesn't have eyes or anything like that. None of the traditional stuff that would help you.
Are there any bits recently, Sam, that you have an affinity for that the audience just doesn't seem to get?
Yeah, so many.
So many.
Yeah. I always just have to cut stuff.
Would you feel comfortable to share one, or if this is not the medium for that, that's totally fine.
Oh wow.
You don't have to do that.
I had a bit about Zupa Dupas that worked well once and then just kind of
Never
never
again.
really hit.
Yeah.
So I've been like really. I was addicted. Like haven't had one for 5 years or so. Because I was really addicted. It was, 2 packs a day sort of thing. A lot of Zupa Dupas. Because I wasn't buying them. My housemate was buying them for that. He's a rabbi, but he's got diabetes. He was just practicing the snip, and I thought that was all right, like quite nice, lateral thinking.
Yeah.
It's
But,
it's a great
It didn't
bit.
really. I did this show the other night, or the other day actually. It was like a kids comedy competition.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you're performing to children?
No. Oh yeah, a lot of kids. It was like them to see it was like little clowns, class clowns.
Wow.
And then it was like a high school comedy tournament, and I did the spot at the end. Yeah,
How did
the
that
master
go?
teaching the little clowns. It went good, but then the Zupa Duper, I tried it there. I thought maybe for the kiddies, but yeah, nothing.
There's this fantastic story about Norm Macdonald doing a show to kids. Have you heard about that?
No.
Where he basically just did really inappropriate stuff, and there was a horrendous article the next day. Yeah, he got like banned
right.
for life from this thing.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
talking about sex and gross
Yeah, I
things.
tried to play it, nice.
Yeah, no, that's the best way. It's
parents
good.
and all this
Yeah.
kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to ask about you've got quite a good vocabulary, and I think that your storytelling abilities are pretty good. I sort of get the sense that you might be a bit of a reader. Is that true? Do you read?
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. The rumours are true.
I've cracked a few spines, maybe, Robbie. Yes.
Chuck it at the wall. That's
But
right,
I haven't been reading, not enough lately. It's good to always have a book, I think. If you ask something like, what are you reading at the moment, you should always have an answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have an answer right now?
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called, though. It's a Graham Greene book. It's really good. At the moment, it's just a dentist in some, third world country talking to this guy, and it's really good. I've only just started it.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
because I loved Brighton Rock, and yeah, he's awesome. They can't get you when you're reading.
They.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to ask about the project.
They/them.
Exactly. Go ahead.
What do you want to know about the project?
What do you want to know?
You didn't ask me this beforehand. Didn't you read? No. I basically want to ask. You were on it. I saw your clip on it. This was. This was
I was going to go again this year, the other day, but I pulled out.
Oh, did you?
I just got a bit nervous. I just didn't want to go on. I didn't know how to play it. Didn't want to cause trouble. And
Well, because I'll put a clip in here.
Congratulations on the award. It's a pretty weird-looking award. How are you coping with this huge development?
I'm all right. Why? What have you heard?
We've heard you've won the Barry Award, Sam.
God bless you. Thanks so much for having me on.
Hey, it's a pleasure to have you here. And it was a strong field this year. Leno and Woodley, Celia Piccola, Anne Edmonds was there. But Sam Campbell came through.
Stephen Bradbury did.
And you did it beautifully.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much for having me on the show. You're also so beautiful and famous.
We think you're beautiful too, man.
Exactly.
Don't worry.
So with the Barry Award, what happens? Do you get millions of dollars? Do you get keys to the city, a supermodel girlfriend?
Oh,
what comes with it?
They have a patter that's really particular, that show, and it's like I would find it hard to work into that, and I just was curious about what it's like to be on that show. Basically, is it?
I think
as
that
weird
was
as it
strange
seems?
circumstances because we had to film it during the day because I had shows at night, so it was pre-taped, and so there was no audience there, and then they showed it to an audience later. So it was deeply strange.
That would be strange.
Jeez.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfectly strange.
Yeah, and I didn't really do a pre-interview or anything. They just kind of just went with it, yeah. And I remember some guy messaged me and he goes, well, you ruined your big break. And I was like, I thought there was a victory lap, just going on to just them be like, oh, good on you. I didn't realise that was that was my big break.
The big break.
Yeah.
Because there was an ad that they had recently, right? The project. They had an ad for their show.
I've worked in newsrooms for 20 years, but what surprises me the most is what comes out of their mouths.
Sometimes I like to let the music do the talking.
I don't mind having a friendly chat with my audience.
Let's talk more jokes!
Out here, there's not so much need for talking. I like just floating around with my thoughts.
Nothing beats that moment when we all cheer together.
Gotta love escaping real life. To hold council with some elves.
Then there's work, where we love getting together to discuss the big stories.
Hear different points of view.
And figure out what the politicians are saying and what they're not saying. Oh, Troy.
This is where we go behind the headlines.
Hang out with the big names.
And turn seriously to another camera. And back again.
Join the conversation here at The Project from Sunday, January 8 on 10 and 10 Play.
I think you remixed or something on McDonald's
Oh,
comedy.
yeah, I did lots of After Effects stuff to it.
Yeah. Your thoughts on that ad? Because it is one of the craziest things. Jordan showed me that ad.
Yeah, I love that ad.
It's like an AR. What's your best idea as to how that came about? Because I can't really. You probably know more biz stuff as
and
to.
I used to live with Taunton, Sam Taunton.
Yeah,
who's
Sam,
on the
yeah,
show.
yeah.
And we had lunch yesterday. But I like to make fun of the project on stage and stuff, and call them locusts and say bootlickers and soulless and stuff. But it's just a job, good on them, yeah. But yeah, I think there's just so many people working on those shows, and people who have to do stuff so fast that they're like, oh, let's do a nice show. And then it's just going through different departments and we should show their personalities. So you come out with some strange ad that, it's just an afterthought. But then if you do analyse it or think about it, it is, deeply strange.
Yeah.
It is pretty strange, yeah. Show their personalities. Oh, God.
Yeah, they'd be like, oh, what's their thing? And they're like, oh, well, he plays guitar. And they're like, okay, we'll get a guitar.
We won't plug it in, though.
I could tell you it's like anything. Once you, even think about it or look at it for a bit, oh, yeah, that's why that is like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horse by committee.
Yeah.
Camel.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and just just bureaucrats running around and just things going down the line, and it's interesting because I think if it goes really, really far down the line, you end up with an ad like that, which is quite an art bit. Like, it's kind of interesting.
I agree with you.
So if they put it through even more people, you could get something really interesting.
Do you feel quite free? Like, I mean, speaking of the bureaucracy and
I'm in a cage, man.
Fuck. All right, next.
No.
I mean, it must be quite. Yeah. Do you feel quite free doing what you do? Like, divorce. You know, do you have to answer to anybody?
Yeah. There's like lots of deadlines and responsibility and.
Okay.
Yeah, mainly like just I let myself down by not meeting deadlines and. Getting stuff done in time and.
Are they bad?
You've got to make concessions as well. Yeah, like I'm. Not above, Like a lot of people will be, oh, you should maybe cut that bit, and I will usually cut it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it's a bit racy or something.
If it's a bit, racisty.
Yeah.
Racy. No. I did have I had this bit called Jason's Guys that was about like people with Pajoria, the aging disease.
Yeah. Oh.
And I cut that because it could have maybe have been seen in poor taste.
How did it? Can you work?
I can't really get into it, I think, because I've got to strip the bit. The bit has got to be, I think
it's
it was
too much.
It was maybe a little close, but it was a celebration, I thought, of Jason's Guys.
Yeah,
but
I've heard of Jason's Guys actually. I think it sounds quite.
Yeah, I think it's pretty funny.
I think it was really funny.
It was funny, and it's the same thing that happens all the time. It goes well once, and then the next night they look at you like you're a monster and you should be.
You
locked
got that
up.
for Jason's Guys?
Yeah.
You got did it?
Well,
how's it feel?
My English manager was like, man, you got to list Jason's Guys." And then this other guy, this really sweet guy in England, this comedy fan who sees everything, he emailed me. He's like, Jason's Guys could be punching down, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna.
Oh, fair enough. When you get that sort of bit,
yeah, because this guy sees everything as well. I'm like, he actually knows more than me.
Wow.
So I should really take that on board if he thinks it's a bit nasty.
That's a good approach.
That's interesting. Like, whose opinion? Yeah, like, are there certain people whose opinions mean the most to you? Like, do your parents, do you care what they think?
No, man. Oh, about comedy stuff?
Yeah.
No, they don't know anything.
Like your stuff. Or like, they don't know anything.
Yeah, they're dodos.
No, well, like...
what do you think of the callbacks, Mum? They were unearned.
Your manager. So your manager's opinion means a lot.
Yeah. Well, depends, yeah. Because they won't usually give any creative editorial. So if it does come through, they must really think. Because my guy here, Craig, this guy Craig, he's like, you got to rein him in. Like, he's like, do it, go crazy. Yeah, because I always get in trouble for doing fire on stage, like deodorant flames.
Yeah.
And venues will be like, you cannot do that. He'll be like, yeah, do it. I'm like, please. We've got to listen. But I might do them. I won't do it. Yeah, I'm going to do them again soon.
Yeah.
I'm at a venue
More
soon
flames.
where I'm allowed to,
Yeah. I met you the other night for the first time, and you were with Paddy Harrison at Knotfest.
Jesus, that's a good, yeah, absolutely.
How did you find Knotfest?
What's Knotfest?
Knotfest is the
Slipknot
Slipknot Festival.
I loved how nice they were to their fans. They're like, we love our fans. We don't think of you. You're not our fans. You're our family. You're our Australian maggots. They were nice.
Who ugly?
We're going to put this to you, and you don't need to participate.
Oh, great.
This is something that came up one time. It was my idea, I believe.
It was your idea.
I'll see how I feel. You say who you think's ugly.
So, Sam, if you've got a who ugly, feel free. You don't have to do it.
If you think there's somebody ugly that you've seen...
Just purely physical. Not like, they're a piece of shit. Like, no.
Oh, I wish I'd been had some time to prep my who uglies.
I know, sorry.
Because there's a lot of fuggers who have been driving me wild lately. Get off my screen.
Do you want me to go first while you're thinking about it a little bit?
Yeah.
So mine's, her name's Laura. I don't want to do a woman, but it always, I don't know. I hate them. Laura Worthington, but she went by Lara Bingle. You remember her, the Australian?
Where the bloody hell are you?
Yeah. I think she's got a demon smile.
Okay.
She's got the jaw of a, I don't know, like a beast. She's got a bestial jaw.
This is why he wears the mask. You
Little
see?
beady eyes.
Who ugly?
Yeah, she's terribly ugly to me, and I think she was like so fetishized in high school by all the like footy dudes in my school. They were like, Laura Bingle, she's so hot. Did you see Laura Bingle in a summer dress? And I think she looks like she's ugly.
I got some dirt on Worthington.
Bullshit.
My friend worked on a movie with him and said he wore a T-shirt that said "kindness only." Oh really? Oh wow! You like kindness? Cool.
Very good.
We're anti-kindness here.
I'm not going to do one. I think that was an exhaustive
Mine?
one from you. Yeah, that was the most exhaustive you've ever
What
done.
do either of you agree?
I
or
understand
disagree
what you're
with
saying,
me?
like that, she was sort of overcooked, like in terms of, exposure at the time, and sort of she's on every cover of New Idea and Women's Weekly and things like that, but
No one looks like her.
I mean, I think she's kind of attractive, but...
What? What about her is attractive?
She's very tanned,
Doesn't cut it for me. What do you think, Sam?
Oh yeah, I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole. Are you crazy? I've got one though.
Oh,
go ahead.
Fuck yeah.
This guy Joseph Merrick. Hideous.
Merrick and Rosso.
No, Joseph Merrick.
Okay, right. Okay.
Joseph Merrick.
Yeah.
Is he a guy? He's a real
He's
guy?
so ugly. Yeah, you don't know. Look this guy up, Joseph Merrick.
Show me.
Oh, he's hideous.
I'm looking him up.
Also known erroneously as John Merrick.
Oh.
Joseph Merrick.
This guy is ugly.
Let's have a look.
This guy's a real curiosity.
Show
Ugh.
me.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Images?
Englishman, known for having severe deformities.
Oh, the Elephant Man.
Yeah.
Elephant Man.
This guy is ugly. I'm sorry, but he's not a cutie to booty. My goodness.
That's a good answer.
I want to pelt this guy with old batteries. He's
Chuck him in the cage.
I mean, huge heart, but
I know.
do great on the looks department.
Not so great. And lastly here, what are we hating this week? Very lastly here.
So we have so anything that's getting you go that you're just hating on, that you're just despising.
Well, I'll give him
It
a
can be
moment to
anything.
think. I'll
Oh,
start.
pet peeves.
It's pet peeves.
It's basically a pet peeve.
What's grinding your gears? What are you hating this week?
People who are tired and they're talking about it, they're like, I'm so tired. It's like, oh, cool. What do you want me to sing you a fucking lullaby? People, tired. It's like, hey, we're all tired.
Yeah,
Everyone
I
is
know.
tired. They're like, I'm tired.
In the office?
Oh,
coming
wow,
in.
the first person to ever be tired. Oh, my God. The iPhone's at 1% battery. We're still Googling. We're still going on Discord. It's persevere.
It's not a good conversation starter, is it? It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Like I've got
endear.
chronic fatigue. Shut up.
Do you have one?
Yeah, my weak bladder. It's annoying me.
Touch on this.
I'm not sure if it's a
quickly.
urethra or a kidneys thing, but I pissed myself at work recently. I've started this
Whoa.
thing.
At
where-
FBI?
No, my paid work.
Where's that at?
KO. But anyway, it's in the office, and so I like to keep up appearances there. And I've started this thing where when I piss, I dab the end of my cock because
With toilet paper.
yeah, just with toilet paper because otherwise it goes up in your undies,
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
And
Yes.
I've started this thing where I do that, but then now for some reason my penis gets comfortable when I have the toilet paper at the end there, and it lets more out than I felt before. I think this is when I'm quite stressed. I have sort of bad control.
Yeah.
And so one time I was just dabbing, I thought it was done, and it let rip like a quarter of a bladder, and it went like over my pants and stuff, like my hands.
What did you do? Just
I was at the start of my workday as well. and so-
smush against the dryer? Or?
yeah. I grabbed like paper towels, like wet them, tried to thing, and
Piss is such a pervasive smell.
now I understand why people sit down to piss.
Yeah.
Because like you just to really get it all out.
Yeah.
I'm a sitter now, I think. But anyway, I'm hating that. Yeah, my week.
Yeah,
my week sort of release.
Do you drink a lot of water?
I drink probably too much water. Yeah.
That's annoying. It's because you're doing something so good for yourself.
Yeah.
And then to be punished.
That's right. No stones, but week release.
Yeah, no stones.
Yeah.
Well, Sam's got to get.
Yeah, let's get out of
What,
here.
you don't have a peeve? Probably Lara Bingle.
I just,
Bingle.
Look, I didn't want to go on about it,
Your
but
ugly was too
I
far.
thought it was too far.
I can't believe it. You're going
Is
down.
it both going at me for my ugly? Yeah, Robbie and I are going to see Sam's show tonight.
Is that tonight? You're coming tonight?
That's tonight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, there's some new stuff in there, so we'll see how that goes.
I'm excited.
Very excited.
Every single emotion.
There's a new character, the Switcheroo debut.
Ooh.
Cool.
You know, a joke is like a switcheroo.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, there's an actual switcheroo that's going to come jumping on.
Fantastic. Very excited.
I'm a bit worried about the switcheroo. Okay, that's good. But it's good to flag with you guys. This is a new routine being debuted tonight.
So we'll report back on our next episode and hopefully say that it was.
Oh no, yeah. I won't be able to listen to you, but it was a dud. The switcheroo sucked, man.
Everything was.
There was a bit of momentum, then the switcheroo came jumping on, and it sucked.
No, we can't wait. We're so excited.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that.
Sam Campbell. Speaking of, follow Sam on Instagram, McDonald's Comedy, and buy tickets to his new show, Every Single Emotion.
Yeah.
Dart, thank you very much for being with me today.
Yeah, thank you, Robin. Thank you, Sam, so much for giving us your time through this hectic Melbourne Comedy Festival.
Speaking
month.
of plugs, I mean, we just had to pull the plug on my granddad.
Did you actually?
He was hogging the bath. It wasn't my granddad, it was my dad. He'd pruned up considerably.
He was kicked out.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thanks, Sam. And
Thank you, Sam.
thanks very much, Charlie Fraser, for filming today.
Yep. Thank you, Charlie.
And to B for refreshments and a very hospitable vibe.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone.
Welcome to Meet You. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. We'll see you soon.
Thanks so much, guys.
Peace.
Peace.